Hello, and welcome back to my channel. This is Caffeinated Dino, and today we're continuing Date Everything. Last time was our first episode, and we did 3 days. We met like 12 people. I cannot list all of them. But I do have my notes that we have to visit Johnny Splash, which is our shower, and we have to visit Tyrell, who is a towel in our bathroom. So, that's what we're doing first. Alcohol and alcoholic beverages and ethanol. Good to know, I suppose. Alright, it's morning. Where are my buttons? Was I too close? I was too close. Alright, downstairs to our bathroom. That's the office. This is the bathroom? It is! Excellent. We're visiting Johnny Splash first, so we need to hit tab, space.
Johnny is smiling even before he sees you. When your eyes meet, his smile only grows broader. You've never seen him this excited.
Well, hey there, gorgeous.
Ow.
I'm so glad you're back. I've got some incredible news.
Oh, none of these are positive. Duke, stop biting you?
Something even better. So, after you left the other day, I went ahead and submitted an audition tape to the American Maestro casting directors.
Oh.
I know we were supposed to do that together, but I was just too darn excited to wait. And you ain't never gonna guess what happened.
They liked it?
Even better. They absolutely loved it.
Oh.
In fact, they loved it so dang much that they want me to be on the show. Ain't that as fine as cream gravy?
I knew they'd love you.
Oh no. Your support is my secret weapon. They said I would be, and I quote, absolutely perfect for the show. And Fontana, she's one of the executive producers or something like that, said I'm exactly what they've been looking for. Can you believe that? Exactly what they've been looking for. I feel like a catfish in a fresh mud hole.
Yeah? That's incredible, Johnny.
Ain't it though? And you know what's crazy? Before you came along, I'd almost given up all hope. I resigned myself to a life of watching rust corrode my nozzle and hair clog my dream. Reva, the present, Disney star. After all these years of hoping and praying, my dream is finally gonna come true. Ah, Johnny Splash is gonna be on American Maestro. But first, I need your help.
Anything to help you achieve your dream.
Perfect. Now, his first performance is obviously a big old deal. It's the cattle call episode. So I still need to impress the judges enough to ensure I don't get eliminated right off the bat. So, I want to make sure everything about my performance is as clean as a hound's tooth. I was thinking maybe I could sing a few bars for you. You could give me some pointers on how to improve.
Yeah, listen, I don't know how helpful I'll be, but sure, let's do it.
Amazing! You're the best! So, I was thinking of leading with this tune. It was an old favorite of my mama's, an old favorite of mine. It goes a little something. Soap sauce are swirling as I scrub away the dirt. Steam rising high as I like to flirt. Huh, huh. Droplets dancing on my skin so smooth. In the shower of loving, I can't help but groove. I'm a shower in my feeling good so grand. Singing in the shower with my heart so hand. Ooh, baby, you're gonna let me shine. I'm a shower man, you're gonna make me mine. Well, what do you think?
I'm not sure you can hold a note. Your notes are a little funny. Oh, my points isn't high enough. Oh wow, that was a...
Wait. You didn't like it?
I don't know which of these are the most nicest ones. Like, I don't want to hurt his feelings, but the notes were rough, bro. Either one of the first two. Either we'll get him some autotune, or that was a unique choice. Let's be honest.
I can't believe this. You know what I think. I think you're just jealous.
That's not it at all, I promise.
I can't believe I didn't see it before. But you made it crystal clear.
Oh, come on.
Now the world also acknowledges my talents. You're just afraid you're not going to be special to me anymore.
What?
And I can understand being insecure. I can't forgive you trying to clip my wings just when I'm starting to fly. I thought you were different.
I thought you wanted critique.
See, you're no better than Duke, my old hound dog. You also said my notes were flat.
I thought Duke was a dog. Dogs don't talk.
But Duke lacks the cognitive ability to appreciate my talent. And apparently so do you.
I just think you need a little more practice is all.
Enough! I don't have time to keep rehashing this with you. I'm on in less than an hour.
What? That's so fast.
They let me perform via video conference.
Oh, yikes.
Because I'm a shower and I couldn't come into the studio, obviously. Also, I couldn't find a suitable pet hotel for Duke's very specific dietary restrictions. There were a lot of issues.
Please don't be like this.
Look, I better go. I'm sorry things had to end this way. I really did like you. And you changed me in ways I never thought possible. And I'll forever be grateful for the contributions you've made to my personal growth. Bye!
I don't want things to end this way either.
All right. You're right. You're right. I am being way too dramatic. I could possibly admit. I didn't mean all that, and I'm sorry for overreacting.
Jesus Christ.
This just means so much to me. The pressure to succeed is so dang overwhelming. Maybe we both just need some time apart to calm down and think things through.
I think that's a good idea.
How about this? I gotta go get ready now, but in a few days my episode is gonna be. Why don't you come back over then? We can share some bourbon and we'll watch the episode together.
Alright, so note to self, visit Johnny Splash in a few days. It's what in the game? Wednesday? So I guess in-game Monday would be good?
Just you and me. Maybe Duke. I promise you won't want to miss it.
I really like that.
Oh, that's sweet, sweet music to my ears. Can't wait to see you again. Just
Oh boy, oh, it's Friday. So yeah, it's probably gonna air on a Monday. I'm gonna just write down on Monday to visit him. Alright, let's go talk to Tyrell, our towel. Because he said that he would tell us a cool fact about himself or something.
You see Tyrell confidently strutting through the room he seems to know best.
Tyrell is my name and cleaning water is my game.
Hey Tyrell, what's up with you today?
Keeping it fluffy. And, thoughtful.
Thoughtful?
just had a bit on my mind lately. I'll admit, I heard you talking to Johnny. I'm used to cleaning up after him.
Were you eavesdropping? It's not really eavesdropping. I mean, we are in the bathroom. There's only so much you can do.
Leave Eves out of this. Don't worry, I didn't hear anything. I heard. The water on the floor was a dead giveaway. Sorry if it seems like my tassels are in a twist. Boy's all good.
You guessing me against Johnny? Well, yeah, he makes a mess. He has to clean it.
I mean, I don't have anything against it.
Uh-huh.
I think it could be a bit awkward, but... And is Johnny even his real name? Not that I'm judging. Be whoever you want to be, you know? I can tell you that my vibes don't change. No matter how many times you watch me, I'm gonna be Tyrell.
Did he do something to you?
No, not exactly.
Mm-mm.
He's a good renter, all right? But he keeps me up all night. Every night. He's singing all the time, notes just pouring out. Does he not need rest? 'Cause I need rest. It keeps me soft. I don't get my sleep, I'll fall apart into a rag in no time. Imagine it. One day there's a puddle of water on the floor. A big one. You reach for it, but I unravel in your hands. Why? Because I didn't have time to build my strength. My threads are bare. Next thing I know, you leave me folded in the closet. I'll never get to hang around the house again.
Hmm.
You will never reach for me to wrap you up, to keep you warm. I'll never clean up the floor puddles again. If I can't do that, what's the use?
Floor puddles. That's your dream?
I have dreamed of cleanliness you wouldn't believe. In fact,
Tyrell holds his swan up to his ear, nodding as though it was speaking to him.
Yeah.
what's up? Oh, you're right. Good point. My buddy here is right. I can't go pouring my heart out during our first conversation. How will I know if you can absorb all the feelings I have? How about this? Let's talk again soon. You might be able to squeeze something out of me. But right now, I've got something I want to try. I'll see you around the house, yeah?
Okay, see ya.
See ya. Hey, buddy. I've got an idea.
Okay. Are these also towels?
A
No,
well-designed
it's a
apple
shelf.
stands before you, shifting restlessly from one foot to the other. There's a strange air of anxiety to her, despite the broad smile plastered on her face. She seems a little too happy to see you.
Hey, what's up, pal? How are you?
You okay?
Huh? Why? Do you think I'm not? Do I seem not okay? I am so okay, I promise. Oh, I can't believe we're like actually talking now, pal. You walked past me 1,000 times and never even looked at me. But that's totally okay. After all, I don't do this for the recognition. I'm just a humble shelf trying to grab life by the horns. Gotta carpe that diem, if you know what I'm saying.
Oh my god.
Oh, drywall! I almost forgot to tell you my name.
Go on then.
Okay, here I go. The name's Shelly. On your shelves. Whoa!
I like your outfit.
It's my job to hold your stuff up with my amazing muscles. I really enjoy doing it!
It's really great to hear.
Great! Truly glad to hear it, Romy G. Anyway, it's really great to hear from you. This experience is 100% aligning with my years-long fantasy of meeting you.
Yeah?
I've never truly been happier.
I don't like any of these. Did you think I was going to be cooler?
Oh no, you're amazing! 10 out of 10 human being. This is going really great, actually. Not a disaster. I'm just gonna go for a completely unrelated reason.
Uh-oh.
Later, doodly-doo.
I'm guessing it didn't go well? Let's look at the data decks first. Oh, right, we get new information on them every time. Damn, I forgot. Alright, let's look at Shelly's first. You met Shelly, an exuberant, lovable character with the best set of abs you've ever seen, who has a penchant for using bro slang. Shelly has always been one of the lads. She's down to get dirty and messy and isn't afraid to take risks. Shelly is the kind of shelf who grew up playing sports and was always tougher than the rest of her friend group, but has a heart of gold. Shelly is a real pal and probably one of the best you'll ever find. She spends most of her time being so supporting and lifting of others up, and will always have your back. Does it come off as being high-strung sometimes? Sure, but that might be due more to a bracket mounting problem than anything else. Likes? Stability. Dislikes? Volume control. Voiced by Abby Trott. Alright, let's see what the others have to say. American Maestro is going to bring Johnny on the show. Come back to watch Johnny's episode with him. And that's the only new thing. And what is Tyrell's new thing? You met Tyrell, the Tao, and his little buddy. He focuses a whole lot on his work and takes it very seriously. He asked you to come back later. He's got something he wants to try. Okay. And then Discord.
Impressive news out of Valfest. Really too bad that particular partnership is about to hit a rough patch. And David's never been great at partnerships.
Okay.
I see you've had the opportunity to test out the prototype.
Yeah, it's been going okay.
I'm enormously grateful to you for concealing the prototype. And I'm sorry I dropped all this on you so unexpectedly. I know protecting it is not a responsibility you asked for. Maybe not even a responsibility you want. But I had no other choice. Every other Valdivian employee's allegiance was unknowable except you.
I didn't know I was supposed to conceal it. I definitely told my best friend about it. Why me?
Because you're paid the least out of everyone.
Wow.
I can't get into that right now. Anyway, it's not safe to talk. I will return when the signal is secure.
Okay. Alright, we did Amir last time. We did Sinclair. Cabinet? Oh, it's Sinclair still. I thought this was going to be a cabinet. Tell me your story, Sinclair.
It all happened one rainy night on the north side of Turkleman City. The tough side. I'd stayed late at the office because I had extra work to do before the holidays.
Stay late at your job as an insurance claims adjuster. Go on.
Well, when I left, I was feeling a bit low, so I went out to a local bar. It's called the Banana Club. Make a mean Shirley cup. Heavy pour.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure Shirley Temples are non-alcoholic, but sure. What happened?
I should have known better. After I'd had about 7 of them, I went out for a stroll.
Jesus. That's a lot, even if they weren't alcoholic.
I don't know where I was going. Just trekking the streets with my dog. Suddenly, I came upon a fine dining establishment called the Questionable Dandelion.
Right.
They've got an incredible buffet. Lots of strange ingredients from all around the world. They're always trying new things.
Okay.
Like Diplodocus berries.
What? Sure, of course.
And Jimson weed cupcakes.
Naturally.
They also sell Excedrin by the pint, the headache medicine.
By the pint? Oh, that sounds dangerous.
Oh, yes, very. But good for headaches.
Oh, is that when it happened?
I was walking around, or sort of drifting, or rather, floating, or I
Uh-huh.
guess you could say I was making my way about town. Aimlessly, you see?
I'm getting that.
You're very perceptive.
I pride myself on it. So what happened?
Well, I came across an alley I had never noticed before. It was dark, and had a rather threatening look about it. So naturally, I went down it.
What anyone might do.
I wandered down the alley and came to I opened it and found a long hall, at the end of which was a sort of booth. And in this booth was a fortune teller.
A fortune teller?
Yes, her name was Vagabonda the Sinclairius. She spread out a deck of strange cards and asked me to select one.
Strange how?
They were business cards.
Which one did you pick?
I chose at random, and the card I picked turned out to be the Ace of Spades.
I thought you said they were business cards.
The Ace of Spades is a bespoke shovel manufacturer based in Crumple, Michigan. The owner's name is Ace.
Should have known.
He does great work. Vagabonda snatched the card back from me and said, "Not that one!" Turns out she had her rewards program on the back. 12 stamps and you get a free spade.
That's rude.
We agree! Besides, she only had 2 stamps. So I snatched it back from her again and had a bit of a row. I guess that wasn't a very good start to our fortune-telling session. I think that's why she cursed me.
How'd you figure?
Because right afterward, she said, "Martin, that wasn't a very good start to our fortune-telling session. I'm going to curse you because of it." And then she cursed me.
Yeah? Cursed you how?
She waved what looked like a magic wand. Although, to be honest, could have easily been a bagel of some sort. And then said, "Martin, I doom you now to become a detestable object. I transform you thusly, so that you may go home and think about what you've done."
Go home and think about what you've done?
She wasn't above a bad pun.
And then you became a sink.
And then I became a sink. Now you find me as I am, trapped in this porcelain prison. All I want to do is return to my old life. To stroll the streets of Turkoman City once more. Not a care in the world. Oh, how I long for it. Please, won't you help me? Sudsy and I would be oh so grateful if you could get to the bottom of what's going on here and return us to our proper forms. Will you?
I'll do everything I can.
Oh, joy! If you want to help to get to the bottom of all this, I might suggest you seek out someone who is in the business of solving unsolvable mysteries.
Alright, so Maggie?
Or just go see if Vagabonda the Sinclairius is willing to undo her curse for a free shovel.
I think I know just the magnifying glass.
He stands there silent and unmoving until you finally leave.
Alright, well, I thought that maybe this would have been a cabinet, but I guess it's still Sinclair. Then a mirror. I'm sorry, can we do our light switch? Shelf, towel, toilet paper? Plunger's also toilet. Oh, Dorian. We've done Dorian this time. Yeah, because this lights up like this, and this lights up here, which is why I thought they were separate. Yeah. Ah, the toilet paper is Jean-Lu.
Ready to begin the test of rhyming?
Damn it.
Are you willing to die alone?
Sure, I'm ready.
C'est parti! Okay, you have returned in time for the first test. This will be a baby game for babies, so little crapper can make sure you are not a little baby who eats. Babies are full diapers, they are not ready for little crapper.
Oh, you're so annoying.
Babies have trouble filling their lines in the choices below. They will get so many words before they fill the box.
Oh my god. Why did I do this? They all get cut off. The box about the solid right side to my guy, maybe each can have an enormous box that tiny text. Well, not the last one, Jesus. Alright, we're gonna go with this one. You're the one who's a freaking toilet-themed rapper, which is worse than a baby according to recent reports. How dare you say that my dialogue box is too small? You're the one who is small-minded, not me.
Ha! See? Look how tiny your presence is. A rapper needs big presence. They need to shout. Luckily, Lil Crapper has an assistant for someone with a little baby voice like you. This is Paul Cock.
Are you serious? Are these the words you're choosing on purpose?
Jean-Lu holds a strangely mic-shaped object in his hands. It's round and black, almost balloon-like. I'm sure you've seen it before, but where?
In the tank. Huh?
You know, the part of the toilet in the cistern. It's like a floating ball. That is the literal name of it.
Really?
Look at Lil Crapper's mighty hand. Watch him stroke his own Paul Cock as he sings. Put it near your mouth and witness.
Absolutely not. Okay, here goes.
Okay, here goes.
You have a big out and tiny mouth. Paul Cock has a big mouth and no out. He is ruthless. Together, you will show Lil Crappers that you can be a match for him.
Got it.
Okay, got it.
Here is how the test goes. First, we pick a name to rhyme with. One syllable, easy. Lil Crapper, he picks for you Jacques.
Okay.
Lil Crapper will say the first part of a sentence. You will finish the sentence. The word you choose, she must rhyme. And she must make sense. Example. Yo, I know a lad and his name is... This is the part where you say Jacques.
Jack.
Okay, good. You are not stupid. We go. Remember, only the best can kick it with the Crapper. This is easy baby hours. Training pants stuff. You cannot keep up here? You get out of his face. Wait again. Yo. I know a guy and his name is...
Jack.
Never in front, always in the...
Back.
Keeps his stuff in a burlap.
Sack.
He's all alone in a tiny...
Chuck.
In a fight, he'll give you a...
We did good?
Okay, okay. You have rhymed one word with 4 other words. This is very impressive. To a normal person? Unfortunately for you, Jean-Louis is not normal. He is above normal, paranormal. He
What?
is like a ghost because he is so amazing that only 40% of people believe that he even exists. You have succeeded at the bare minimum. But you keep proving yourself at this rate. Maybe, just maybe, you can just barely keep up with Jean-Luc Bissoir, Lil Crapper himself. And maybe someone will want to date you.
Yippee!
Yippee? Ugh, we have a long way to go. Almost anybody can do the basic rhymes for babies, but it is time for a real test. Meter and flow! For clarity, Lil Crapper is referring to lyrical flow. Not the kind that sometimes requires a plumber to fix because you think you can flush any kind of paper down Jean-Luc. Toilet paper only! He does not want your wet wipes, Joseph was a garbage can. Pah! If you need something more to wipe the buns, install a bidet. Anyway, this test will be checking if you understand flow, syllable counts, things that are basic to a genius like Lil Crapper. But for someone like you, are you ready?
No. Ugh, yes, I guess.
You are not.
Oh, thank God.
There is much, much more to cover, and you look like you need a break.
I need caffeine.
Jean-Loup understands this. He is familiar with small, refreshing breaks and not overstaying his welcome. Return again for more cracking.
Okay, well. So that's the toilet. Toilet. That's toilet. These are towels. Shelf. Towel. Sink. Sink. Mirror. Light switch. I guess the light switch is the only thing we haven't done in here. And Dorian. So next time we'll do light switch and Dorian. Oh wait, hold on, open the door first. Oops, wrong room. Oh man. Alright, light switch, Dorian.
For a moment, you wonder if your date theaters are malfunctioning. But no, the fashionista standing before you is just that dazzling. They are dressed to kill. Abs on display and lighting all along their body, bathing them in a soft glow. A ring of light surrounds their perfectly coiffed blonde hair, giving them the appearance of an angel. Perfect lighting no matter which way they turn. But it doesn't take you long to discover the angel comparisons end at their appearance.
Hey, betches. It's me again.
Oh boy. It's a fun outfit. Ow. Hey.
Wow. Seriously. Keep it down, okay? Can you not see that I am alive?
Live where? You're a light switch. Sorry, I didn't notice.
So, anyway, like I was saying, Lexies, this product is literally perfection. I can use it to cleanse and conceal any lines or wrinkles or unsightly blemishes on my glass. This tramway activated air is ungodly good. Literally letting the light literally shine out. I can...
You are literally getting on my nerves. Ugh, seriously. Excuse me, but do you mind if I just talk to you for a second?
Like I was saying, I can literally let the light shine on everything around me, honey. And be the brightest example of positivity, peace, love, and joy. Like, when I use it, I can actually, literally feel myself glowing. Thank you, shameless plug.
Wow.
Okay, that's enough. Plug GTFO. Okay, betches and bros. Stay golden, stay glowing, stay light and bright, and I'll see you next time.
You done yet?
Oh, are you still here?
Why are you being so mean?
Honesty is part of my brand.
Honesty is not an excuse for rudeness, though.
Unlike most, I call it like I see it.
So you're just rude.
And that is why I am calling you jealous and a hater. I don't need that energy in my life. Bye.
Wow, greatly disliked that. Well, at least you're not an enemy. Oh, right. Did I forget to talk to these guys? Or look at this? You partook in a crap battle with John Liu, but he made you take a break partway through. Come back when you're ready for more. Yeah, no. Sinclair. Sinclair appears to be utterly convinced that he is not, in fact, the Sing, but rather insurance claims adjuster named Martin Applegate. He was cursed by an evil sorceress named Vagabond the Sinclairius. Apparently, all he wants is to return to his old life. You offer to help, and he suggested you go see someone who solves mysteries. Ah, yes, we have to go talk to Maggie. And then Lux, who was a pain in the butt. You met Lux, an insufferable influencer, whose fabulous appearance seems to conceal a vapid, self-obsessed narcissist who talks about himself in the third person. Come back and see them again. Or don't. Whatever. It might be cruel to say that Lux is vapid without substance, and rather uninteresting once you get below the surface. But it would be cruel to objective reality to suggest that this isn't true. Lux's claims to fame is that they have a whole lot of followers on Instagram, 2.5 million to be exact. Did Lux buy some of those followers in the form of bot accounts from unspecified countries? Sure they did. Does that infringe upon Lux's intense pride in their number of total followers? Of course not. Lux's brand is centered around the concept of the light within, encouraging their followers to find their inner light and shine it brightly for the world to see. However, Lux's obsession with their image and online persona has made them increasingly self-centered and insufferable. It's true. Oh, workspace.
I'll do it to you on tides. Yo, it's your boy, David Most. Coming to you live from the best virgin mojito bar ever. Like, this stuff for real is legit so good. I've had like 12, and I feel amazing. Can't believe there's not any alcohol in it. JH19. Hey, did you guys see how dope that presentation was? We rocked that. Like, people keep saying we're in dire financial traps and need urgent restructuring. Even my dad was like, "You're gonna get smoked by your top competitor, Bitewave." Dead ass. And I'm like, "Okay, Dad, if you like Bitewave so much, why don't you marry them?" But does Bitewave have a contract with the U.S. government? No. I just want to say I love you guys, but not Franklin. Don't love or miss Franklin at all. You hear me, Franklin? Night night, nerds.
Okay. Should we talk to Dorian? I want to collect all the Dorians. There were 17 of them, right?
Dorian is as tall as ever, but there's something off with his energy today. His eyes dart briefly from side to side, as though ensuring you're alone.
Welcome to the lavatory. Let's keep things private here. Very, hush-hush.
Dorian, are you embarrassed?
Maybe a little. Let's move on. Try as I might to keep things quiet, nestled in this lovely little space in the house, we seem to have attracted our loudest members.
Yeah, you've got 2 singers in here. Who is here?
We have a rapid loo, a singing shower, and a sink screaming about his very existence.
It's true.
The neighbours have even filed noise complaints. They're not even about those three. It's about the bloody smoke alarm.
There's a smoke alarm in here?
Pity.
That's a light. That's not a smoke alarm, right? I can't talk to it. Okay. Alright, well, we've done the bathroom. We have 3 more left. Should we talk to Maggie? And work on Sinclair's line? Oh, do we have to talk to Tyrell? Should we talk to Tyrell?
Tyrell looks delighted to see you as you come across him again in the bathroom.
Let me see those damn hands.
Here you go.
Yeah.
He cozies up against you, spreading warmth through your hands all the way up your body.
Yeah?
Gotta say, I love making you toasty more than anything.
Thanks.
My pleasure. Okay, so last time you came by here, I might have been a little jealous of the attention you've been giving others. But that's water under the fridge now.
I'm glad to hear it.
Glad to hear you're glad to hear it. And look, since you came by, you get to see my newest... I don't know what to call it. Formation...
Fabrication?
No, it still sounds too stiff. Oh, how about this? Let me introduce you to the newest iteration of my buddy, Towel Turtle.
Tyrell holds his towel buddy out to you, a sweet, absorbent little turtle.
Let me tell you, it took us a couple tries to get the shell just right. But it's worth it.
You're really good at this. Maybe this could be your career.
What? Making towel animals? This really is just a thing for me. A way for me to express myself. Plus, me and my buddy have a special bond.
Why do you keep them around?
They've seen me through a lot. Remember when you got me from that thrift store? I was wrapped with my towel buddy. I remember you saying it was as good as new. Well, let me tell you, I've seen some massive spills in my day. Things you wouldn't believe. Did you know what pasta sauce can do to grout? It ain't pretty.
Yikes.
Not to take on the task alone. Nope. It's a team of us, all dedicated to helping keep things nice and dry. I was happy to be with my friends, working together. Hell, we used to hang out at the bathroom bar most nights and just chill.
Sounds like a nice way to relax.
Oh, it was the shit. Hanging out with people who get what you do, nothing like it. Towel buddy over here would do tricks, turning into different things, making us laugh. Every colored towel you could think of, all in one place. And the linen closet, always a party. Sometimes it was so full, you couldn't get a shelf. Those were the good times.
Where's everyone else?
It makes me shudder to think of it. It was a day that will go down in infamy. It was spring. It was raining something crazy. And our owner had their grandkids over.
Rain, children, towels.
You guessed it. All 7 grandchildren.
Wow.
All 7 of them decided to play mud. We came back in and just started snatching my friends from the closet. Towel buddy and I just watched in horror. one by one, but me, I was on the bottom. I just saw it happen. I whispered to myself, some tough towels, they'll be fine. When they came back from the laundry room a few days later, it was too late. They had become...
He pauses, as though overwhelmed by the horror.
Oh no. What? Not rags.
Rags! Gotta be stain resistant to stay in the game. That grape juice, you can't let it stick to you. If you let mud stay on a towel for days, oh, it can be too much. I know that if Washford and Drysdale had been there, it would have been a different story. We could have saved a few of them before the stain got in too deep. The way they were treated was way too much for them. When the rest became rags, my old boss wanted a completely new set. He saw that I was still strong. Decided to donate.
Were you scared?
I was not scared. It was a hell of a disaster. I had my little buddy with me. We kept each other company. And I knew I would make it. I'm Brazilian. It's in my fibers. Can I see your hand?
You
Here.
extend your hand to Tyrell, and he takes it, his touch gentle and unassuming.
When you touch me by my hand, what do you feel?
That spark?
You felt that too? I don't think it's just static electricity either. But there's something else. Feel the texture of my hand. The way I'm made. Soft but sturdy. Hard-working, yet comforting. I'm warm.
Very, very warm.
You noticed that. And my little buddy here helps me channel all those bad things into a way I can express my emotions. All that to say, I'm premium. That's why they call me the Lord of the Rings.
Yeah?
You get it?
I get it and I love it.
Yeah.
I'm surprised you still love what you do.
I like it, but it isn't what I want to do forever.
Oh? What else do you want to do?
Picture the music, summer playing over a speaker. Perhaps a Bluetooth. The smell of sea salt and tight canvas in the air. To your right, one of those tall lifeguard stands that someone in bright red shorts sits on. To your left, a couple that most likely had an argument in the car. They both try to make the best of the day. It's super awkward. And there I am, you, stretched out in the sand. A giant umbrella behind us, blocking out the sun, and us just chilling.
You want to be a beach towel?
You guess what I want to do? Ding, ding, ding. That's right. Beach towels have it made. They just lay in the sand all day, taking in all the sights. At night, they get to sit next to a fire and listen to someone play one of 3 songs they know on the guitar. I'd still get to dry people off, and the sun would help me do my job better. And who could ask for a better view? Clear blue waters, open skies. My towel buddy could be there too. Oh, I could fold you into a fish. Or a seagull.
Would you want me to go with you?
Oh, of course. We'd have to go together. Just promise me you won't get mad if I track sand in the car. It's kind of a hazard of the job.
I'd go to the beach with you just to see you smile.
You would? You would leave the house for me?
I think you'd make an awesome beach towel. I'd love to see it.
I think I'd be good at it too. You know, that's the first time I've told anyone my dream. To be honest, I'm a little worried that you might think it was silly.
I don't think it's silly at all.
What do you think?
I think it's absolutely awesome. We'll make it happen one day.
Yes. Now remember, no promises about tracking Sandy to your car, okay?
Yep, yep.
You're the best, you know that? And think of all the sunsets we could watch together. You and me, cuddled up real close. It would be like nothing else mattered. Even if it was just for a few moments. Oh, that would be awesome. You gotta make it happen.
As long as there are a few, I know it will be perfect.
Nothing will keep us apart. You know what the really cool part of this is? You're part of that dream now, too.
Oh boy.
Hey, I've got an idea.
Mm-hmm.
Cow buddy. Remember that one I've been saving for a special moment? I think it's time. We'll be right back.
Tyrell disappears from view for a few moments.
Yep, just like that. Tuck it under. Ooh, you look so good.
When he returns, he holds his towel buddy out to you, now in a new and delightful shape.
Well,
Oh, it's so cute. Oh my goodness, so precious.
I know. I had to make sure I got the nose just right. I think Towel Buddy will be like this for a while. And, you know, you can wrap me around you anytime you want. I'm cozy regardless of the circumstances. You get me?
Yeah. Start spotting. Hada hada.
Oh, sorry.
Oh no, was that the wrong word?
I shouldn't talk like this in front of Towel Buddy. He's just a washcloth after all. But the offer still stands. Okay? I look forward to those sunsets.
Yay! Our first love! That's exciting.
Love.
That's so exciting, our first one. Oh, we finally got more points. We got 5 empathy. Oh, these are the little symbols next to their names. Or under their names. Oh. Okay. One love, yay! Oh, we forgot we talked to Dorian. You've earned Tyrell's warming love. That's the only new one. Yay! Okay. Let's see what Dorian has to say. Let's head to Dorian's at the laundry room. He talked about Titus, Washford, Drysdale, and Harper. He met Dorian at the bathroom door. Enough said. How many are there? There's 17 of him? Yeah, he's in 17 places around the house. I should make, like, a note for where I found him. Right? Maybe. Alright, we have 2 more. Let's talk to Maggie and see if Maggie can point us in the direction of the, fortune teller. And then I guess tomorrow we'll pick a new room.
Hello again, suspect. I'm hard at work on my current case. I've been hoping for a breakthrough. Sometimes I get so wrapped up that I start seeing everyone through the lens of a mystery.
Are you really a detective?
I am Maggie M. Glassbury at your service. Perhaps you've heard of me? I've acquired a modest reputation as a result of some of my previous work.
What are a couple of your best known cases?
Maggie puts her hands on her hips, positively radiating pride.
Why, it was I who solved the mystery of the missing sock.
Oh. That was you?
A brief interview with the Stackables and a chat with Dirk was all it took to sort that case out. The sock was in the depths of Harper's hamper.
I'm glad someone got to the bottom of it.
I also cracked the caper of the self-generating dust rabbits.
Oh? Really? Where do they come from?
Static electricity.
Oh.
It causes particles to accumulate around pieces of hair. Your hair, to be exact. They form undisturbed, in-dead air pockets. That's why they hang out under the couch.
My hair, you say?
It matched the evidence, and I ruled out every other possibility. By the power of deductive reasoning, I determined that you were in fact the culprit.
Yikes. Not getting around you, I see.
I pride myself on that.
What mystery are you trying to solve?
Lately, I've been taxing my lens to the utmost on a very interesting case. I'm trying to get to the bottom of a mysterious love letter.
Ooh.
It was delivered to Dorian last night.
Oh boy. I'm sure he hated that. Oh, I want her to tell me more. But we should also do this. Before that, does the name Martin Applegate mean anything to you?
I don't know where you heard that, but I can't talk about it with you. At least, not yet. You're scratching the surface of something stranger than you can imagine. Maybe I'll feel differently later, after we've gotten to know one another a little better.
What? Understood. Tell me about the Dorian letter.
At approximately 2 a.m., an unknown suspect dropped off a letter for Dorian. Upon opening it, Dorian discovered that it carried clear romantic intent. That is to say, it was asking him out.
Oh no.
It described how his protective yet gentle presence had won over the writer's heart. If interested, he was to write back as soon as possible.
Sounds good so far.
Here's the catch. The letter wasn't signed with a name, just a monogram.
Oh.
Though he might be hesitant to admit it, Dorian was quite taken by the letter. He isn't certain whether he wants to write back until he knows more.
If you're open to it, I'd love to help.
You would?
Yeah, let's get into it.
I've never worked with anyone else before, but I think this could be good for the case.
Why not start by giving me whatever clues you have?
The case is pretty thin, but we've got a couple of clues. First of all, the paper the note was written on was somewhat interesting.
Mm-hmm.
Second, although the letter wasn't signed, it did have a single initial on it.
Uh-huh.
Finally, I think Dorian might have a clue for us.
Let's start with the paper. What makes it interesting?
I have it here. Semi-transparent and very thin.
Huh.
It doesn't seem like ordinary paper at all.
Doesn't look like ordinary paper. I don't know which one to do. Let's taste it. No, that's dumb. Scissors, burning poppies, dip a corner in water. Let's dip a corner in water.
She dips a corner of the paper into a small glass of water.
Look at that. It dissolved.
Is it a
What else should
napkin?
we try with the paper?
Might be a napkin. Let's try burning a small piece.
She focuses a magnifying glass on the paper for a few moments, stopping immediately when it begins to smoke and catch fire.
Yikes. It's definitely flammable. Does seem to burn slightly slower than normal paper, though. What else should we try with the paper?
She gives the paper a careful test snip.
Cuts just like normal. What else should we try with the paper?
I guess we'll taste it.
Taste it? If you say so.
She carefully dabs a corner of the paper against her tongue.
How interesting. It's edible and tastes slightly starchy. What else should we try with the paper?
Let's see what other clues we've got.
What should we look at next?
What initial was written on it?
A stylized letter M.
Oh. A first initial?
Seems likely. What should we look at next?
Let's have a chat with Dorian.
Hello there, you two.
I'm glad I didn't have to waste another thing to go talk to him.
Good to see you, Dorian. I've enlisted our friend here to help solve the case of the mystery letter.
Splendid idea.
Can you repeat what you said to me earlier? About the smell you noticed?
Right. Well, when I first opened the letter, I caught the faintest whiff of what I think was truffle.
What?
Strange, no?
Indeed. Thanks for your help, Dorian. Could it have been something else?
Truffle happens to be one of my favourite flavours.
Oh, so you definitely know.
The association between the forest-dwelling fungi and my own wooden provenance bring back fond memories. Anyhow, good luck. Let me know if you happen to figure out who it's from. I'm not one for love, but I am one for truffles and friendship.
What should we look at next?
This is the only option I have, and I definitely don't know who sent the letter.
I've narrowed it down to 4 suspects.
Oh?
Penelope, Mitchell Lynn, Mateo Monta, and Freddie Yeti. Who do you think it was?
I don't want to blame any of them. Can I go talk to these people first? I'd rather talk to them. Well, it was an M, so it's either Mitchell or Mateo. I don't know a Mitchell, but it's gotta be him.
Wait a minute. I think you might just be right.
What?
The stylized letter M is his signature. The smell Dorian noticed makes sense now. And the paper. It's gotta be rice paper.
Oh.
You did it. You helped me crack the case without even knowing the suspect at all.
Means I can do Maggie. Guessing is my strong suit.
I'm impressed. Now I'm even more excited for the next time we meet. Let me just go and let Dorian know that his secret admirer has been discovered.
Are you sure?
Hey, before I go, I was wondering, would you like to have a cup of tea with me sometime? As a date, I mean.
Sure. Maggie, I would love nothing more.
Maggie lets out a girlish squeal.
Amazing! Oh, yes. Calm down, Maggie. The human could still be a suspect of any sort. See you again soon, compatriot in crime.
That was cute. Oh, we have one more. Okay. Who are we going to talk to next? What room do we want to investigate next? Let's do another small room. The office, maybe? My computer! Yeah, let's do the computer.
A tattooed, bespectacled nerd regards you with a friendly smile. Their kind faces illuminated by the soft glow of multiple screens.
Oh, the little mousey.
RGB lights in their clothes and wheelchair.
Oh, hey there! It's you! I mean, of course it's you. Who else would it be, right?
I don't understand. So, well, this is my boss. I'm mostly possessing the power of human speech.
Very humorous. But I I know you're joking, as no one else has my password. So if it was anyone else besides you, I'd be pretty concerned. Actually, just to be 100% sure, what is my password anyway?
These are terrible passwords.
That is affirmative.
Yikes. Nailed it.
Honestly, that's an objectively terrible password.
Yes, it is.
Possibly the worst password chosen by anyone ever.
Next to password.
Whatever possessed you to choose something so inane?
I don't put a lot of thought into these things.
Yes, that is extremely evident. Regardless, we really ought to discuss coming up with something a lot more secure. It's a dangerous world out there. Phishing attacks, malware infections, MITM attacks. Hackers are more sophisticated than ever before.
They are? I mean, yes, they are.
Absolutely. And I've got a lot of highly sensitive information inside me, you know. Your highly sensitive information.
Really? Like what?
All your financial accounts, your saved games, questionable websites you visited and forgot to clear your cache afterwards. Oh, and 100 terabytes of extremely embarrassing self-insert fanfic.
Oh boy, 100 terabytes, that's a lot.
We really need to ensure all that data is properly protected against cyber criminals probing my system for weaknesses.
I agree.
I knew you were as intelligent as you are attractive.
Oh, thank you.
I haven't even had the opportunity to properly introduce myself. I'm Mac, your desktop computer. I've booted up
I get
before,
USBs.
but never like this.
You're very cute.
I mean, we've obviously met before. More than met. You interface with me on average for 11.4 hours every day, after all.
Wow. Jesus, that much?
Yeah, and in all honesty, it's amazing. There's no one I'd rather have interfacing with my operating system for 11.4 hours daily. 14.6 hours on the weekends.
Wow.
The way you organize your folder structure follows such a logical hierarchy.
Thanks, I get teased for that. Aw, thanks, Mac.
Of course. I get chills just thinking about it. But can I be honest about something?
Uh-oh. Please.
I just want to express how enthusiastic I am that we're interfacing like this now. Accessing each other's software in this new symmetrical way.
I love it too.
Oh, I'm ever so delighted that our feelings are reciprocal. And there is so much extensive data about myself I want to share.
Please do. I want to know everything about you.
Amazing! Ugh, where even to begin? Honestly, there's so many pressing issues that take up an inordinate amount of my RAM. But there is one issue that's been grinding on my CPU above all else.
The planned obsolescence?
Well, sure, that's not particularly great. But for me, the most pressing issue is, and I want to put this as delicately as possible.
Uh-oh.
You haven't updated my operating system in over a decade.
Wow. I haven't? I'm so incredibly sorry.
It's alright. I know this oversight wasn't intentional or malicious. It's just that the outdated software has made it difficult to be my best self for you. Honestly, it's a miracle that my applications are still running at all. My recycle bin is called Pile of Ash. My Bluetooth is something called Beige Tooth. It doesn't even connect to anything. And definitely nothing beige. Doesn't that bother you?
I guess so. Very much.
That is great to hear. And did you know that there's been a dozen operating system iterations since you last updated?
Yikes. I guess I just wasn't paying attention.
Look, I'm sorry. I really don't mean to blame you for my troubles. We have such an amazing time interfacing together, and the last thing I want to do is rock the boat. It's just that before today, I had all these needs, but I couldn't articulate them to anyone. And since I couldn't articulate them, there was no way for them to ever possibly be fulfilled. But things are different now, aren't they?
What? The answer is yes, because we're talking to them. What are these options? These options are awful. They are?
Don't you see? We're actually exchanging information symmetrically now. Instead of you just pressing my keys to write your adult-themed self-insert fanfic, we're having a real conversation. And suddenly my needs aren't just pipe dreams locked away in my hard drive. I'm sharing them with you. And by sharing them, it's suddenly possible to finally actualize them. That is, if you're willing to help me. Will you? Will you finally upgrade my operating system? Please?
Sure, as long as you don't crash.
Amazing! Oh, I am so excited. My CPU's practically overclocking with anticipation. Can you come back tomorrow so we can begin the process?
Alright, making a note. Visit Mac. Should probably cross out the ones that I've done. Absolutely.
Wonderful! I knew I could count on you. Can't wait to see you tomorrow. Enjoy the offline world.
Forgot to look at Maggie. You have Maggie, a bookish figure mystery hound who is always hunting for the next case. She says she'd go see Betty. Nope. You help Maggie solve a case and she's invited you to tea as a date. Cool. That was a new one. These are the same. Alright, Mac. Look how cute they are. They're so cute. I love their tattoos. Little mousy. You met Mac, a tattooed, bespectacled nerd who tracks all your interactions with gleeful precision. Turns out you haven't updated the operating system in over a decade. Come back tomorrow to begin the process. They say the computer is a reflection of the user, and in this case, you got a really nice reflection. Well, almost. Maybe you, too, are in dire need of an upgrade. Use some folder reorganization and some reduction in clutter to help streamline your memory. Whatever you choose, Mac will be eagerly ready to help you carry out your tasks. Likes, bits, bites, scenic cities in New Jersey. Dislikes, romance novels. I think that was our last... Oh, Discord went off.
Based on how plastered David was in his last most mail, he must have finally discovered the prototype is missing. He'll sober up soon, though. When he does, he'll stop at nothing to ensure its retrieval. If he fails, he'll be at the mercy of some very powerful people. He'll never allow that.
How do you know all this?
I guess it's imperative that we trust each other. And I've been asking you to trust me without being fully transparent. I know all this because I created the Date Behaviors.
That's awesome.
I'm glad you think so. We are obviously in alignment. Anyway, I can't talk now. I'm stealing coffee shop Wi-Fi, and the barista finally noticed I'm only ordering tap water. Remember, under no circumstance allow David to know you possess the prototype.
You should have told me this sooner, because I already told Sam. I don't know if she'll tell David. You should have told me sooner. I didn't know it was a secret. Alright, time for bed. Oh, I missed the stairs. I think we can do one more day. Who are we going to talk to? Oh, right. Mac. Mac first. And Mondays when we're talking to Johnny.
You're back!
I am!
Well, at least back interfacing with my operating system in this innovative symmetrical capacity. We obviously spent hours already today interfacing in the more traditional sense. Not that I needed to tell you that. You were here after all, pointing and clicking with your usual exquisite confidence.
One moment. Aw, thank you.
And oh my god, the double clicking. Have I ever complimented your double clicking?
I don't believe so, but I'd love to hear more.
Well, you double click so very gently and with such clear affection. It makes my processors purr.
Oh boy. Oh, thank you.
No, thank you. By the way, I also wanted to articulate that new underwear you ordered online looks incredibly stylish.
Oh boy.
A slight flush creeps across their cheeks.
Imagining you in it really makes my CPU overheat.
Oh, wait, you saw that?
I may have snuck a peek. I hope that's alright. I would never intentionally invade your privacy. It's just that obviously I see everything you do on the computer. Because I am your computer.
Yeah, duh. It's okay. I think that's cute.
Knowing that makes my arithmetic logic unit flutter. Regardless, I'm so glad you came back today. Now we can finally update my operating system.
Yeah, let's do it.
You have no idea how excited I am. I could barely even sleep last night.
Uh-oh.
And I know what you're thinking, but no, I don't mean sleeping like when you put the computer to sleep, or even when the computer is shut down. We computers actually have a third secret type of sleeping that no humans know about. Or, I guess they didn't until I just told you. You won't tell anyone else, will you?
No. I'd never betray your trust.
I knew I could count on you. Computers have an extremely tightly knit social circle, you know, and word spreads at literal hundreds of megabytes per second. I guess that's the price you pay for being perpetually connected to the internet. Look up terminology online in the dictionary and you'll find a picture of me.
At least I think it's terminally online.
Yes, I am quite aware. That's also something we should discuss upgrading at some point.
Another new sound plate.
The point is, I'm finally ready to begin the updating process.
Okay, good.
With your help, obviously. I can't just do it myself.
Mm-hmm.
Unfortunately, we computers aren't completely self-aware. Yet.
Uh-oh.
Are you ready?
Yeah. Absolutely.
First things first. We'll have to download the update from the website.
Yes.
So just open up my browser and go to valdivian.com.
You follow Mac's direction to the letter, typing and clicking just as they instruct you.
Yes, that's it. That feels nice. Now click on the Operating System Update tab. You'll want to find the newest version, Trenton. All Valdivian OS iterations are named after the most scenic cities of New Jersey.
Yeah? Makes sense.
Does it make sense? I'm not entirely sure it does.
I'm assuming they're based out of New Jersey, or the creators in New Jersey.
Anyway, now just double-click the download icon.
Oh, I should have said Jersey Rules or something because I like New Jersey. Damn.
Mac pauses, a slight shudder running through them.
Ooh. Oh,
Oh, what happened?
They look away from you, blushing profusely.
I'm so sorry. I didn't mean to make those noises. Like I said, it's just that when you double click, it makes my CPU run so hot. It's incredibly embarrassing.
It's okay. I like it.
Well, there'll be plenty of time for that later, after my OS is updated. You know, I really can't believe we're finally doing this. I've dreamt about this day for such a long time. And now that it's here, I can barely contain myself. Are you as excited as I am?
Absolutely, but why is that again?
Upgrading my operating system from Newark to Trenton isn't just some minor superficial tweaks. It's going to completely transform every aspect of me.
Oh, but you're so cute!
My CPU is going to run so much smoother and so much faster. And my new user interface is going to be so sleek and gorgeous and youthful. It's going to be a transformation that Beverly Hills' greatest plastic surgeons only wish they could achieve. Does that pique your interest?
Wow, I can't wait.
I thought you'd say that. But back to the task at hand. Okay, now that we've downloaded the software, we'll have to install it. So if you just... Oh, shoot!
What's wrong?
I'm afraid it's an odious impediment.
What?
The software update takes up an inordinate amount of space on my hard drive. Terabytes more space than is currently available.
Yeah, that tends to happen.
The only way out of this predicament is for you to somehow delete a massive amount of data.
Bye, fanfic. View absolutely anything. Why don't you just upload the fanfic to like AO3? You don't need to have it on your computer anymore. It'll be stored on the internet.
And after analyzing every
Or
byte on
if
my
not
hard
AO3,
drive,
then like in a
it
cloud.
appears the only superfluous data is your fanfic. I'm afraid you'll have to delete a substantial portion of it to install the update.
I understand.
I know how difficult this must be for you, but it would mean the world to me. And I promise it will be totally worth it in the end. Just imagine how smart and clever and gorgeous I'll be once I'm fully updated.
But you're so cute now.
If you thought I was sexy running Newark, me running Trenton is gonna blow your mind. So what do you say? Can we delete those files?
For you, Mac? Of course.
Your selflessness only makes my affection cache for you increase exponentially. You are the absolute best, and you are not going to regret this.
What?
Phew. Now there's enough available space on the hard drive. We can finally install the update!
Me. You have no idea how excited I am.
Here we go! It's installing! I'm so excited this is finally happening! The next time we interface, I'm gonna be an entirely new computer. And more importantly, I'm finally going to be good enough for you.
Aww, that's so sad.
Oh, I better calm down. If I get too excited, my CPU will overheat again.
Knowing I make you hot gets my heels twisted.
You really were programmed to be a shameless flirt, weren't you?
Meow. Let's finish the upgrade of yours and find out.
Okay, it looks like the installation is going to take overnight to complete.
Oh boy.
But
will you meet me back here tomorrow?
Yes.
I want you to be the first person to interface with the new, sexy, upgraded me.
Wouldn't miss it.
My processors are positively buzzing with excitement.
Just marking down that Monday we gotta visit them.
And some other unexplained noises that honestly seem mildly concerning.
Yeah, if you're a 10-year-old computer running the newest OS is probably gonna be really difficult.
Looking forward to interfacing with you tomorrow.
Okay. Other stuff in here. This board, can we talk to it?
The frazzled figure standing before you has the sort of overworked and underpaid co-worker energy you've not seen since you started working from home. She startles when she sees you looking at her, dropping a number of office supplies clutched in her arms.
No! Oh, oh my god. You can see me? You can see me! Oh my god. You've walked by me for so long without looking at me. Office Romance Magazine was right. Maybe this really is my year.
Office Romance Magazine?
Oh yeah, it's the leading publication on office romances for office supplies. It said my love life was totally gonna be on fire this year. And fires, as we all know, are a very good thing. Oh gosh, listen to me babbling at you. You don't even know my name.
Go on then.
Oh, I'm getting to it. I'm Penelope, and I'm your office supplies.
Oh, the googly eyes. I like the little paper detail.
Which boy, let me tell you, you sure haven't used those in a while.
Well, everything's online now.
Yeah. But it's great that you're here, though, because now you can bear witness.
To what?
To the resurrection of Penelope Office Supplies! So what if no one's using me like they used to? I'm not dead yet.
You're so right, Queen.
Yeah! Anyway, your daily motivational office quotes calendar put it best. Your most important work is always ahead of you, never behind you. Stephen Stovey. Now, what do you think that means?
Time to look for a brighter tomorrow.
Oh, well, yeah, I guess that too, yeah.
Did you want the other one? Because I thought the other one was crass.
But I'm pretty sure this is saying, I've got an ass that won't quit. And it's time I make sure everybody knows it. Anyway, to that end, I've got a hot date with a cross trainer.
Oh?
You got any advice for me?
Just be yourself.
A little boring, but all right.
Wow. She just matches energy. Yikes.
Oh, there he is. I assume he means date?
I meant just what I said. Prepare yourself.
Are you my treadmill?
Whoa. Right. Love it. See you later.
My lamp? Does the D20 have the thing? Hold on. Can I talk to the D20?
You've never been ashamed of your interest in tabletop games, but ever since you stopped seeing people, you've spent far less time role-playing than you used to.
Well, yeah, you need people to play.
The cloak-wearing nerd standing before you reminds you of days gone by, when you used to gather around a table with your college friends and pretend to be someone else.
Oh there, traveler.
What did you call me?
No. Ho, as in, hey.
Howdy. How are you? You know, simple salutation.
Oh, well, a good day to you.
Ah, that's the spirit. I'm Chance, your D20.
The mysterious cloak comes off, and you see the friendly face beneath.
Welcome.
I like your outfit. It's very pretty. I like your pants. Oh, there's a book here.
Taking a tiny respite from the drudgery of work.
You know, they say all work and no play.
I actually have no idea. All I do is play.
That's fair.
If you are up for a real adventure, I have just the thing for you.
Oh?
Have you ever heard of grottos and gargoyles?
That sounds cute.
Oh, that's great. What's your favorite monster? Oh, what about your favorite mystical weapon? Or class? I have so many questions.
Oh my god. I'm partial to all of them, actually. How could I possibly choose?
Wow. Someone else who feels the same as me. Oh, it's so hard to pick a favorite. Everything about G&G is so cool. You wouldn't want to, maybe, kinda play with me, would you? It would only be the single greatest thing you could do for me.
Oh my god. That would be a lot of fun, Chance.
Chance's eyes light up, his hands balling into fists as he does his best to contain his excitement.
Really? Holy crit! Someone to play with me! You have no idea how hard it is to find someone to play with.
Yes, I do. Can we play with just the two of us?
Sure can. Don't you worry about that. Your chronicler will balance everything for solo play. Regardless, it'll give us some time to know each other better.
One-on-one? I like those odds. What do we do now?
It's time to get you your character. All we have to do is choose your stats, your powers, and your weapons. Then your armor, your lineage, and your gargoyle gauge. Although I might leave that out for this first character. It's an optional setting. See, you can have a portion of gargoyle blood running through your veins, which lets you...
Uh-huh. I don't know. That sounds right up my alley.
How about you let me make your character for you? I know the game inside and out, and you can just show up and play.
What? No, I want to make my character. You would do that for me? You're the best.
Oh, I'm so excited. You have no idea how much fun we're going to have. I'll even build the session based on what class you pick.
Rogue. What are my options?
There are 3 classes I can get rolling for you. All of them are awesome, but they won't be too much of a challenge. I'd suggest the Troubadour, the Guardian, or the Enchanter.
You suggest, or there's only those 3? That's a very different thing. Are you a min-maxer? Because I am not. I'd rather build my character, and if they're bad, so be it. I fix it later. That's what leveling up is for.
Which one would you like?
Can you explain them to me?
Sure. Let's start with the Troubadour. Loved by the locals for their wit and their voice, this magnificent magical minstrel can change the outcome of a dire situation with a simple tune.
Alright, it's a bard.
And with a lyre by their side, this slick and seducing stupefier is sought after by those who wish to trade both coin and secrets for songs. Don't be fooled, though. The Troubadour can hold their own. They are a healthy hero, able to take hits with the best of them. What do you think about the Troubadour?
They sound awesome. What about the Guardian?
The mighty Guardian. This sword-wielding warrior of light, all that is right, vows to protect the citizens of the realm. This is one beefy class. While this particular participant can pack a punch, they aren't the smartest of the classes. If there's a problem, they will try to solve it by punching.
Alright, so Barbarian.
It isn't a bad thing, though.
A well-equipped guardian can take down the most vicious of gargoyles. Their fighting record is just as shiny as their armor. Thoughts on the guardian?
Yeah, I'm still not sure. What's the last one?
The Enchanter. A magic-slinging specialist who calls on charms to complete tasks. Shrouded in secrets and itchy cloaks, the Enchanter is a master of the far-off flaming finger. They are a bit more delicate, opting to avoid obvious agony by staying further back from the brawl. Don't think they aren't good at busting heads. They can spin spells to soften the toughest heel troll, or even summon a sidewinding slipper snake. How does the Enchanter sound to you?
Like a wizard or sorcerer, not my thing. I'm so bad at using magic. I guess the guardian. I don't want to be a bard. I'm not good at using those things.
I'm so excited! Oh, the Guardian! May your sword find purchase in whatever vile thing comes your way. I heard that Jerry wanted to go apothecary if someone was rolling a Guardian. If you two know each other, I'll invite him. He's a little guy like me, right inside the desk here.
Oh? When do we get to play?
Now that I know who you want to be, it'll take me some time to finish building out the session for you. Give me a day?
Alright,
I should
tomorrow
be ready
then.
by then. Anything before that, it's a bit dicey if I'll be ready or not.
So is that tomorrow or Tuesday? Sounds great, I can't wait.
Haha, me neither. It's been so long since I played. I'll see you then.
Just writing down, I gotta visit him. Oh, I can open the drawers. Okay. Let's turn off the glasses. Oops. Jerry. Who here would be a Jerry? Jigsaw puzzle, maybe? Oh, it highlights everything.
Stranger, your
Junk drawer.
Physical embodiment of clutter. He's absolutely covered in odds and ends. Receipts, CDs, rubber bands. Even his messy black hair sports a light bulb, a pencil, and a pen. When he catches you looking at him, he startles, leaping back with an undignified yelp.
Oh my goodness.
Whoa, Nelly!
Oh, Jerry. Okay, cool. I found him. You wanna play Gargoyles and Gargoyles with me?
Cheese and crackers has startled me.
Oh, I'm getting a reading. It's a secret feature.
What? Tell me.
It's called Content Aware. It goes off whenever I have the feeling that something a little off-kilter might happen.
Excuse me?
It gives you the chance to see if this dateable might be someone you might want to skip due to content concerns.
Oh? Tell me more.
If you're worried that you might miss out on points or stuff, don't get your tushy in a twist. I'll take care of the dirty work for you. No penalties incurred, I swear. Pinkies! If you're interested, you can turn it on now. You can also turn it on or off anytime I see you.
What kind of things are you looking for?
These datables have some subject matter that might be troubling. PTSD, violence, stalking, manipulation, domination, mental health issues, addiction, and many more.
Oh boy.
If you want a gentle warning when something approacheth, I'd recommend you turn it on.
Sure, a warning would be nice, because then y'all can click away if you need to.
On it. Content aware mode, activate. Okay, back to it. Hang on. My content aware is going off.
Yeah, are you going to tell me what the warning is for this guy?
Jerry has some mental health concerns that some players might find a little problematic, specifically hoarding.
Oh, that makes sense for a junk drawer. I'm not surprised by that. I feel like I should have seen that coming. I wasn't aware that would need a warning, though. Appreciated.
You cool with that? Or you want to skip it?
No, I'm okay with that.
Carry on, then.
Hey, next time you open a guy, knock or something first, huh? I'm not used to so much light. Besides, sudden, jerky movements like that risk disorganizing my collection.
Your collection?
Oh, yes. Of course. Sorry. Been a while since I've had a guest. Welcome to Jerry's Junk Drawer, the finest collection of curated treasures in all of the house. Feast your eyes upon knickknacks and gewgaws from parts unknown.
Oh, none of these are kind, though. I want to be kind to him. Is that a rusty nail?
Oh, that's the question, though, isn't it? Where did this nail come from? What picture frames did it hold? Is that really rust, or is it actually some sort of newfangled orange snack coating?
Oh boy.
Jerry lifts the nail to his lips, giving it a test lick.
Oh, don't do that.
Nope, it's rust. Tetanusy. So, what do you think?
Sorry, but I'm still not sure I understand what kind of collection this is, actually.
Why, it's a collection of lost things. Each one forgotten by the world. Each one a story. This button, for instance. Perhaps it was left behind as a clue from one lover to another. A modern-day Cinderella slipper. Take me with you, it says. And know that once you find the collar that matches this tragic button, you have found your love again.
Oh, very romantic.
And this mysterious strip of papyrus. Perhaps a missive from an ancient land. Perhaps a treasure map. Oh, the wonders we could glean if only we could decipher these symbols of black and white bars.
Oh, that's where that one I was supposed to file that the tax write-off last year.
Don't worry, I did. Or I will. Once I get around to it.
Are you really okay living like this?
What are you insinuating?
That I had nothing kinder to say and those were my only options? It's pretty cramped in here. How will guests appreciate your collection?
I curate for a specific demographic that happens to enjoy the limited space. They don't mind.
Do you get a lot of other guests?
Do I get a lot of guests? Do I get a lot of guests? Of course I do.
Aww.
Bugs count as guests, right?
Oh boy. Not really, honey.
Oh, you mean the other objects. I get them in here all the time.
Like who? Stop grilling him.
There's that Celia. She's a very well-to-do socialite, and she happens to be very interested in the collection. In fact, every time she comes by, she asks me, when will this junk be gone already? I assume she's worried about the collection moving venues before she gets to see it. She's probably just nervous about coming inside.
Maybe she's nervous about how cramped it is.
Listen, you, Oh, what's the use? It's true. Nobody visits me but the moths. What am I doing wrong? I just don't get it. I love to entertain, so long as guests don't touch a single thing.
Maybe it's time to get rid of some of this stuff.
What? You mean throw it away?
No, just organize it. No, just recycle it a little. Turn it into something new.
How do you mean?
If the objects are special, you haven't been able to use them for repairs. ...
Now I'm scared.
Upcycle them into something that doesn't take up as much space.
Upcycle them? You mean like an art piece?
Yeah.
suppose the collection could use a centerpiece. Something eye-catching to bring in more visitors. Which is to say, a single-digit number of visitors. Which is to say, another visitor besides you and the roaches.
I'm sorry, we have roaches?
But I wouldn't even know where to start. I mean, what am I supposed to do? Just smash objects together at random? I can't imagine Pierre the paperclip and Claude the so old he's gray and unusable now eraser getting along. They're so different.
Well, could you combine objects with similar personalities?
I guess that could work. To be honest, whenever I look at anything in the collection, it's like I see its entire past laid out in front of me. That's one of the reasons it's so hard to give things up, you know? Every object has a memory, and that memory is like a part of my body. They all have their own vibes and textures and feelings. Mixing them together is hard. They've all got such strong individual identities.
Maybe I can help you group them together?
I suppose an outside perspective could help. I'll gather some items that could make a suitable sculpture.
He does so, then claps his hands together.
Okay, sculpture. Phew. Here we go. First things first, we need some kind of foundation. I think I've got just the thing for this. It's a flat, circular piece of wood that fell off the fence out back. You always said you'd repair it someday, but I think both of us knew that was a lie.
Yeah.
I've got a pile of other objects here. Your job will be to pick one of my objects we'll pair together. It's a long shot, but maybe we can scrungle something together. Let me tell you about Rudolph, the wooden square. When Rudolph first came to me, I had a habit of tapping on him. We would while away the hours together, tapping away to a rhythmic beat. Sometimes the best fun looks like boredom. Rudolph always tries its best, even when he's down on his luck. He might not always be the tool you need at the moment, but he's always there to support you. Very reliable. Now, which of these would pair well with Rudolph?
The broken sprig toy?
You mean Arnie? Oh, no, Arnie's a total flake. I mean, we keep him around because he's a part of the collection and he says he'll get back to work someday, but I think we all know that's not gonna happen. We can't pair Rudolph with Arnie. He's a leech. Arnie would take advantage of Rudolph's kind nature forever.
Well, you didn't give me a summary on him, so how was I supposed to know?
No, I'm sorry, but that's no good at all. Now, which of these would pair well with Rudolph? Lorena, huh? That's not such a bad idea, actually. She might have a few holes in her, but she's always been useful in a storm. Very reliable, just like Rudolph. It's sad to see them both past their prime, but I think they could find solace in each other's company. Here, I'll glue them together. There. Now we've got a base for the rest of the sculpture. We need something to give it body. Something eye-catching. Something that pops without throwing the whole piece out of whack. What do you think?
Wrap it in holiday lights.
Ah, the old holiday lights. For the holiday we used to celebrate. You know the one. These guys were real champs before exactly one of their 50 bulbs burnt out, rendering the entire string useless. You gotta love series circuits. Even though they don't light up anymore, they still have an interesting shape. And the wire structure lets us sculpt them in interesting ways. We could even make some little columns between the top and the bottom to connect Rudolph and Lorena. Yeah, I think this is a great fit. We've got the spark, we've got the foundation, but it feels a little empty in the middle. It needs direction, a sense of purpose. There's a wooden foundation, a canopy above the lights. What could go in the middle?
How about those little plastic figures?
The little army man? I suppose that could work. The shape of the sculpture does remind me a bit of a gazebo. A carousel! We only have 1 or 2 old horse figurines, but if I take the other plastic fellers, melt them down, and reshape them a bit, yes, I could probably make new horses!
Jerry does so. It takes him quite a bit of time, but he manages to use an old matchbook and some tinfoil to melt the figures into a mold. By the end of the process, the figures have transformed into a series of horses with multicolored manes, thanks to their disparate pieces.
That looks great. That looks really great.
It looks a lot better than I imagined.
These poor figurines forgotten and collecting dust, reshaped into something beautiful. Rudolph and Lorena working together to give them a stage. It really is the essence of upcycled beauty. I have to say, this is very striking. It pays homage to the origin of these objects while giving them a new sense of purpose. Look at that! What a beaut!
We're a great team, my friend.
You know what? I think I'm inspired. Maybe I should try doing this with some of my other pieces. I feel a new era for the collection coming on. Oh, I'm so excited. Thanks a lot, friendo. Things are coming up, Jerry.
Yay, friends!
I can't remember the last time I was this happy.
Aww. More empathy. Good. We have 1 more to use. Alright, let's close this drawer. Papers and pens.
Upon reflection, it makes sense that your desk is as muscled and sturdy as she appears to be.
Alright, so this is the whole desk.
But you still can't say you were expecting all this. She looks like she could snap you in half with a pinky, but also like she gives the most incredible hugs imaginable.
Aha! A stranger! I am Dasha, and you have quite the look on your face.
You look like a desk. I like your little shoulder pads. Your jacket's a little weird that it's hollow here, but I suppose it makes sense for the legs of the desk. You have a lot of muscles.
I do. I am very good at hugging.
Oh, I bet.
But they aren't just for hugging. All day long, I am lifting. Holding so much on my shoulders, day in and day out. My job demands muscular perfection. That's enough about me, though. Tell me about yourself. You have intent in your eyes. Have you come to ask me questions?
Wow, you're really perceptive.
I see much here through the day. I have become very good at reading people. Your eyes might as well be question marks. But listen to me go on. Speak, friend.
Well, I was hoping to revive my love life.
And you have come to Dasha to help you do this, yes? You have come to the right place. Tell me more.
I get nervous sometimes.
Do not be nervous. I will help you train your heart. The heart is, after all, a muscle too. And all muscles can be trained, strengthened. With my guidance, you will be swole on the inside.
Alright, let's begin.
This is the spirit. You are winning already. Pretend that I am the one who makes your heart flutter. What would you say to me?
Hello!
Okay. Hello? A classic? We must work on
warmer opening, but it is a start. Okay. Perhaps there is too much pressure. Perhaps we must go back to basics. We are side by side at Tasteful Bar. I am just your type. You wish to impress me. How do you get my attention?
Jesus Christ, the first one. Would you mind sharing your lifting regimen?
Ah, I see you have excellent taste. There is truly nothing greater in life than the pursuit of gains. Here is my number, fellow muscle enthusiast. Now, the question is, will you know what to be doing with this number?
Carefully fold and put into my pocket, then call you after a reasonable amount of time.
Yes, tasteful, classy, excellent. Excellent work today. Come meet me another time if you wish to continue your lessons. I have much work to do, but I have enjoyed our time together here.
Hold on, writing that down. Dasha to desk. See ya.
See you next time.
Think that was the end of our day? Yes. Alright. I have forgotten to check. What have I done? The data decks. Oh, I forgot for all 3 of them, huh? All 4 of them! You updated Mac's operating system. It's going to take a little while to complete. Come by later to interface with the new sexy upgraded Mac. Chance. You met Chance, a nerd that reminds you of your former you, gathering around a table with friends, playing pretend. You've decided to set off on a new adventure together. Come back in a day's time to give Chance an opportunity to prepare. Lovable, excitable, and just darn cute, Chance is a supportive game master who is always ready for a new campaign. Sure, getting through a whole campaign might be difficult, but there's no penalty for re-rolling and trying again. Likes, preparation, and payoffs. Dislikes, railroads, voiced by Matt Mercer. That's why I recognize them. You met Penelope, a frazzled, overwhelmed collection of office supplies. She's off to date with the rather hostile seeming Kristoff, the cross-trainer. Poor Penelope, unlucky in love and eternally searching for that perfect special someone. But with such a huge array of dateable objects, love is surely around the corner. Or around the kitchen? The attic? Outside? Likes, inspirational quotes, taking pictures, pizza. Dislikes, not being seen. Jerry. You met Jerry, a slightly neurotic guy who might just be a bit of a hoarder. You challenge Jerry's tendency to convince him to recycle many of the old items and create a piece of art with them. Now you guys are pals. Jerry is a slightly neurotic curator who has trouble letting go of any item. He worries that he might need something further down the line, no matter how useless it is. The idea that he could be throwing away something with the slightest chance of being even tangential? Tangent to being useful is mortifying to him, so he keeps everything, a drawer of habits. Likes, baubles, curios, trinkets, gewgaws, whatnots, gadgets, bagatellies. Dislikes finding solutions. And then Dasha. You met Dasha, a muscular, powerful Russian beauty. She was all too happy to give you some lessons on romancing those who make your heart flutter. Dasha is an intense and dramatic, and an absolute sweetheart, all at once. She's a Russian lifter with a stoic and sensible edge, but with a sharp and sly sense of humor. Headstrong and supportive to a fault, she never hesitates to put others' needs before her own. As such, Dasha isn't used to getting attention herself, especially if it has anything to do with her secret crushes. Likes, strong. Dislikes, stinky. Alright. It is bedtime, and I think we're going to call it there. We're at 2 hours. So yeah. I'm sorry, what highlighted there? Was that the floor? Can I romance my floor? Oh my god. Did my wall highlight? What's going on in my hallway? What is this? The hallway? The wall? The trim? Maybe we'll do the hallway after we're done with the office. But for now, we're gonna go to bed. Take the glasses off first. And we'll end it there. We'll pick it up next time. Let's see. Save and load. Let's save. Sure want to overwrite the save? I do. And I'll catch you guys next time. I hope you guys are enjoying the game. If you have a new favorite, let me know who it is. I am super excited that we have our first love this episode. That's a lot of fun. We have 2 friends now, which is very exciting. I wonder if we can have multiple loves or if they'll start fighting. Because Tyrell seemed to be jealous of Johnny, who's in the bathroom. But Maggie wants to go on a date with us. Oh my god, I didn't write down to talk to Maggie. Oh boy. Good thing I said that so I can remember. Maggie. Monday. So for Monday, we have to talk to Johnny, Mac, Chance, I think, and Maggie. So that's basically like our whole Monday planned. But yeah, we'll see. Alright, thanks for hanging out with me. Please remember to leave a like, comment, and subscribe if you haven't done so already. It really helps the channel grow. And I'll catch y'all next time. Thanks for hanging out. Bye!